Revoke Article 50 Brexit petition hits 3 million signatures.
Here's a summary of the article.
More than 3 million people have now signed an online petition calling on the government to revoke Article 50 and stay in the EU. Tens of thousands of names an hour were added to the petition on Parliament's website as EU leaders thrashed out a plan to delay Brexit last night. Calls are growing among Remainers, who will stage a huge march against Brexit on Saturday, to cancel Brexit altogether by revoking the Article 50 legal process to leave. Under EU law, the UK has to ask 27 EU leaders for extensions but can decide to revoke Brexit unilaterally if it revokes. Jeremy Corbyn refused yesterday to rule out backing a plan to revoke Article 50 to stop no deal, saying it was hypothetical. EU Chief Donald Tusk last night said revoking Article 50 will be one of the options available if there is no deal by April 12. Theresa May last night said she was against revoking Article 50. When asked for the Prime Minister's view on the petition, a No 10 spokeswoman said May worried that failing to deliver Brexit would cause potentially irreparable damage to public trust.
This post received a score of 8,472, with an upvote ratio of 92%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
And May has already determined to ignore them. So even if it does go to Parliament, which have had enough stalemates over it this year, it'll go nowhere. We're just going to delay so we can faff around a few more months.
She has consistently denied even considering cancelling Brexit or do another referendum. So one way or another, the UK is out.
The main thing I've taken away from this Brexit fiasco is that British politicians all seem to be cowards. I think there's an inherent problem with the system when the leaders are more concerned with their careers and blow back instead of doing what's best for the people. Maybe the UK needs to put all the power back into the hands of the monarchy. Vote on that.
That's politics in general. The US is full of career politicians and businessmen, women, who only look out for whatever business interests they have. They aren't interested in legislation that solely helps the people of their country. It has also outstripped a petition backed by more than 1.8 million people calling for US President Donald Trump not to make a state visit to the UK.
Wait, so you're saying Brexit is worse than Trump? We did it, America. We are just above the bottom. Just as Alabama thanks Mississippi for existing, we thank the UK.
Florida looks on in the distance.
There's no guarantee that the government will actually listen to this petition. I think a case can be made for revoking it and upholding the result of the referendum. However, there is irrefutable proof that laws were broken by the Leave campaign in the run-up to the vote. Proof that our lawmakers in Parliament have so far ignored. Sad thing is, people will bleed about democracy not being carried out if the result is voided. Counter-argument is, was it really democracy if election laws were broken in the process?
In the wise words of Lord Buckethead, it is a shit show.
He'd be so much better Prime Minister. What insane bunch voted for Maybart when they could have chosen Galactic Overlord?
IIRC. No one voted for May, but every other option jumped ship.
I don't understand how people aren't out on the street 24/7 protesting this madness. The keep calm and carry on mentality will be the end of them. Edit. Wow, my first Reddit silver, thanks stranger.
There's a big march tomorrow, but the last one was 700,000 people and did absolutely nothing. I just feel completely powerless.
It took the Koreans having 1 million+ people in the center of the city every weekend for over a month to get rid of their shitty president. The Brits gotta get out there in full force constantly. One march ain't gonna do shit.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.